Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnanandana-salakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadhamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishwabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanja Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhaivacha Paritana Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. There is a very beautiful verse in the Bhagavad Gita. Bhaktaram Yaktapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwara. That Krishna is Bhakta. He is the real enjoyer. We think that we are the enjoyer of this world, but we are not the enjoyer. God is the real enjoyer. Everything is meant for His enjoyment. But we are thinking that we are the enjoyer, and we start to enjoy. In one sense, we are competing with Him. Right? So, Bhoktaram Yagatapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram, He is the supreme proprietor of all the world, the universe, all the planets. Right? We are not the proprietor. So God is proprietor, and that includes Canada also. Angus, right? Because it says Sarvaloka, all the planets. He's the proprietor of all the planets. So that's include also Canada, right? Lord is the proprietor. We were just visitors. Yeah, we come for some time. 100 years before we were not here. Were we? And 100 years after we will not be here. If we are fortunate. You see? But the land, everything belongs to God. That belongs to Him, not ours. We are just visitors, passengers. And then the third point is very interesting. Suridam Sarvabhutanam is our best friend, well-wisher, wishing well for us. And one who knows these three things, that God is the enjoyer, He is the proprietor of all planets, and is our well-wisher, our best friend. That person will achieve peace in the world. Peace means shanti. If you know three things, that person will get peace in his life. He will become peaceful. Very important. Now coming to the third point, Krishna is saying, I am the well-wisher. I am the best friend of everyone. He's the best friend. We say a friend in need is a friend indeed. Yes. Why is our best friend? I mean, in Sanskrit there are few words using. In English there is only one word, friend. But in Sanskrit, there is few words describe about friend. Like for example, mitra. Mitra also means friend. Sakha means friends. Bandhu, friends. And then surit. Surit also means friend. But I was going to explain the difference. So, bandhu means official friend. And mitra means social friends. You know, official, like in going to office, you have friends, but they're more like kind of official. But we have friendship which are more close to you, right? Your social friend. But this kind of friendship, Krishna is in because he's our friend, he's Suridam. Surit, Su means good, Rita means heart, good heart, good-hearted friend. Right? One who always wishes good for us. Is always there for us. All the time. 24 hours upon 7. He's there for you. This is the friend in need. Is a friend? Indeed. This is the one. That is Krishna. Krishna is saying that. Surina. Su means good. Good. Prabhupada writes, you're ever well wisher. Well wisher is someone who always wish good for us. You know? I mean, friendship is everywhere. Even among husband and wife, there is kind of friendship also, live together. And between parents and children, they also friendship. Neighbors and neighbors, there is also friendship. Country and other country, there is also friendship. That friendship is everywhere. It can be applied everywhere. But also we can see sometime what happened. It is, sometimes you may have friends, as long as you have some money, then you have good friends. And as you finish, then they go away. It is temporary. Or the friendship between country and country, the moment something wrong happens, and there is war. Right? It's gone. You know? Or your own friendship, a good friend, you have a good friend, but after if you've been separated for about 20, 25 years, when you meet, you can't converse because you don't have conversation because it's been separated for so many years. But that friendship of Krishna, no friendship can beat the friendship of Krishna. There's no friendship. Because he's with you all the time. In the form of super soul. He's sitting right in your heart. We say God is with us, right? He's sitting right in your heart. He's there. Not only there, he's accompanying you. Our eternal companion. Life after life after life after life, it remains with you in your heart. You know? In a house, husband and wife, they will travel together, okay? But sometimes the husband may be going to job in city, wife remain at home. But that God, go with him. That Paramatma, that super soul, go with him. And not only in his birth time, in as many eyes birth we have taken. Now coming to the point, do you know how many births we have taken? According to Bhagavad Gita? Remember? That's basis of life. I mean, if you see vertically and horizontally, vertically we have gone through the 8,400,000 species. That is species. When you die, like this animal will become another. Like that. It goes 8,400,000. Now we have taken birth from higher planet down to the lowest planet. Bhatkoya, wandering different spaces. If you go to the ocean, you collect all the sand and you count the grain of sand. Can you? That many births we have taken. Impossible to count. Prabhupada said, from time immemorial. Cannot imagine how many life. We don't remember. I mean, if I would ask you yesterday this time, what were you doing? You can't remember. Exactly this time. Oh, in the morning, 9:45. I remember? Exactly that. When we forget, So as many cents of grains are there, that many births we have taken. Birth after birth after birth. We are still wandering in the material world and never get satisfaction. Because we're trying to satisfy our own senses. The senses can never be satisfied. Desires also cannot be satisfied. So, but that Lord, that Supreme Lord is accompanying us. Is sitting with us in the heart. And is waiting for us when we will turn to Him. Right now we have turn our back. We have turn our back to Him. He's waiting. He loves the living entities. Who is providing all this sunshine, moonshine, food, the rain, the water? Who is providing? It's Krishna. It's the Lord. He loves us very much. He loves us more than we love Him. It's been proven. What is the evidence that He loves us? He's giving everything. It's coming from Him. We cannot create oxygen. We cannot create water. Can we? You know what is this water tank?
Sky.
The cloud. Storing the water there. Even if the flight can pitching that, there's no leakage. There's a leak. Amazing. Water tank. So, He loves us. Now imagine Krishna get to know. He loves us, that's a proof. But Krishna get to know that the people of Canada, they don't love Him. How will he feel? Okay, like the example. A boy loves a girl. And the boy is writing letters. Obviously, long ago, because not now you can send. And the girl is not replying. Okay? To the boys. How will the boy feel?
Crushed.
Huh?
Crushed.
Not getting a reply, the letter is not. But imagine after 6 months, the boy receives a letter. This love letter. How will he feel?
Ecstatic.
Daddy would jump into the air, right? So, similarly, the Lord loves the living entity. He loves us because He's giving everything. Now, imagine the Lord gets to know that the devotees, the people do not love Him. How will He feel? Sad, right? He gets to know that people are not loving Him, they're not glorifying Him. But one day the Lord get to know the people of the devotees of Angus, they're chanting His name. How will He feel?
Ecstatic.
He will jump, right? So love is actually is two-way traffic. It's a reciprocation. The highest achievement of life is love. Is love of God. That's the achievement of the summit, you can say, the summit. The topmost love. Actually, we have deposit our love in this world. We're connecting our love to this world, but this world is a temporary world. You know? To the ministers, to the hero and the heroine, the actors, we love them. Or to even our family members, or to even the dog. That's there. But that's temporary. You know? So love is not, love is two-sided, yes, two-sided, but also love is also not straight. Life is also not straight. And Radharani, love is Krishna. So, love is the highest achievement that we can achieve. Prema Puma Artha Mahan. Mahan means great, the greatest. Prema means love. So love of Godhead is the highest. So when we don't achieve it, then we're looking for it in the external world. In this world. In material things. But that is temporary. Everything will be destroyed one day. Everything that is standing nowadays, they will fall. But God is infallible. Is called Achyuta, one who never falls. We are going to fall down. Any building, everything, trees and building, one day they're going to collapse. Right? But Krishna is Achyuta, is infallible. Real love is with Him. And also we can have love with connecting with other people. But the love is out of this world can become real if we have the love for Krishna. It's a triangle, right? Your love will become pure, will last forever when you're connected with Krishna. It's like a tree. Where do you put the water? In the root. Right? You don't start putting the water in the leaves and the fruits. You put the water in the roots and the water will absorb everywhere, will go everywhere. The fruits, the leaves, the flowers. So Krishna is a root. Then our love for others will become substantial. Otherwise, it is temporary. You're finished. It will disappear. It will fade. Right? Husband and wife, they love each other. They get married and sometime, but then when they die, it's finished. No more love. And even sometimes it's finished before dying also. There's separation. But from time immemorial, eternity, our relationship with Krishna, with God, is there, is eternal. Never finished. Even birth after birth after birth, still relationship is with Krishna, with God. Even with our parents, okay, we love our parents, but in this lifetime, but next life, it's like you go in a bus, traveling by train or bus or flight, you're together with the passengers. At the destination, then you're separate. And you take another flight and meet other people. This is how the living entity, the soul has been taken birth, life after life in different families, according to our karma. But our real love is for God, for Krishna. And Prema Pumarto Mahan, that is why we chant His name and to invoke. Yes, one more thing. That love is not a forcing thing. You don't force. It's not a force. It's not artificial. It is not an imposition. It is our natural tendency. The soul, nature of the soul is Satchit Ananda. It's merely, Sat means it is eternal, Chit means full of knowledge and full of bliss. That's the nature. Our nature, we are soul, we're not this body. Body will be finished. We are the soul. The soul is eternal, does not die. So that's who we are. Satchit. And we are full of ananda, we are full of bliss, we are full of joy. But why are we morose? In this world. We're supposed to be always joyful. Always, all the time, eternally joyful. Because that's the nature of us, our soul. Right? So, when we re-establishing our lost, it's called re-establishing the lost relationship with Krishna. It was lost. We diverted. We turned our back to Krishna. And now we have to re-establish this lost relationship with Krishna. Then we will be able to experience that love, that happiness, that joy. Just now you were dancing, right? Happily. What was it required? No money, no alcoholic drink, no cigarettes, no girlfriend. You're dancing. Because that's you're invoking that love by chanting and dancing for the pleasure of the love. The experience, this is, love is inner. It is not external also. But the enjoyment of this world is external. You have to have this, you have to have that, you have to have this to be happy. But because you already have it, it is already within you. It's already there. Prabhupada said it is not an imposition to the mind. It's a natural our temperament. We have the treasure which is hidden. Which needs to be discovered. Discover means what? Discovered. To discover. It was? Covered, not to discover. Means there. Covered means it is there. It was there. Just it was covered. You know? I used to give the example of God is like magnet. We are like iron. All of us, we are like iron. God is like magnet. Iron gets attracted to the magnet. Right? That's true. So that's why we are attracted to God. Naturally. But if iron is rusty, huh? It won't touch. What do we need to do?
Clean up. Brush.
You take sandpaper or brush to check it out. That they're rusty. Then immediately the iron will be connected. So this is a process. This brush and the sandpaper is a chanting of the holy name. You know? So that's the chanting. It's a cleansing process because we're contaminated in this world. So it's a simple cleansing process. Clean the heart and immediately that connection will come again. You know, loving connection. So you're all very, very fortunate people, devotees who are connected to the chanting, connected to the glorification of the Lord, who is our best friend. And He's calling us from time immemorial. And He's not giving up. You know, if your friend calls you, make a phone call, one time, you reject the call, you don't take it. He call you for the second time, you just don't pick the call. Then he would call your best friend talking. He call you the third time, again rejected. He calls you for the fourth time, you don't pick up. Maybe he will call you for a fifth time. Maybe. Because wasting time. Right? Happen. Because you're not picking the call. Maybe he will call you for a fifth time. But do you know how many times Krishna has called us? He's calling us?
Countless.
Huh?
Countless.
And He's not giving up.
Yes.
He's not giving up on us. He's calling. Time immemorial. As many sand grains are there, as many times. He's been calling us. He's not giving up. Now what are the call of Krishna? What is the call He's doing? Yes, He's giving us Bhagavad Gita. That's a call. It's a phone call. He's giving us the holy name. He's giving us devotees. He's giving us Bhagavatam. He's giving us the deities, the temple, the kirtan, the music, the food. Yes, prasadam, Hari Bol. Prasadam is the easiest call.
Yes.
And that call everybody takes. Right? Most sumptuous prasadam. Yeah. But He's been calling us on and on and on, many lifetimes. This is a call. He's still not picking up. But He's not giving up. Your friend may give up. But He will not give up. Because He wants you. He wants more of us. He loves us so much. Like a father loves his son and children and daughters. You know. This is more. And He's doing anything and everything. He can go to the extent of becoming half man, half lion. You know Narasimha? He comes at the form of also of a boar. Baraha. boar. He comes in the form of fish, Machata. He can go to any extent to save his. Can you imagine? Half man, half lion. You know, if you want to go to Toronto, you dress nicely, right? Nice. Because if you don't dress nicely, what people are going to say about you? But Krishna doesn't mind. He doesn't care what people are going to say. He just took the form of half lion, half man to save Prahlad Maharaj. He's promised that he promised that my devotee will never perish. Name bhakta pranashati. Declare it, Arjun. Go and declare it to the whole world that my devotee will never perish. He has promised that. And he's observing his promise also. Keep his promise. Pranjaya is a Pranjaya. Life can go, can die, but words will never. En français, on dit parole sacrée, parole donnée.
Parole donnée, parole sacrée.
Parole sacrée. C'est en français. French. Yeah. So, yeah. Yes, he never gives up. He's always with us all the time. He's there, he's waiting. And we just need to kindle. You know, that love in the heart. And then you'll see an ocean of love of God. By chanting Hare Krishna a few times, and you will see an ocean of love will manifest. Not one drop. Anandam buddhi vardhanam. Anandam buddhi. Anand means joy, happiness, bliss. It will increase, ever increasing joy, ever increasing bliss. Not material joy, but spiritual joy. Material joy, it's fake, it's temporary. It will also bring suffering. Same enjoyment will bring. This is true. For example, if I give you a coin, how many sides are there? Two sides. There's always two sides. There's day now, will be night. Black and white. Boys and girls. Good and bad. What else? Honor and dishonor. It's always there. Because this world, if you get one, you will get the other also. You don't get the head without the tail. It comes together. It's a package. So you don't get a soup without a duk. You don't get the happiness without the suffering. It will come. That's the nature of this world. Nature is arranged like that. If you want happiness, together with happiness, distress will come. Like for example, somebody is smoking or taking drugs. It's happiness. But at the same time, what is happening? It's cancer. So one side is happiness, the other side is cancer. You know? That's the nature of this world. But then what should we search if we don't want happiness? What should we do? We may say, Maharaj, but we're saying we should not search for happiness. What should we do? We should search for bliss. Bliss, there is no opposite. You know? So that Supreme Lord is very, very wonderful. And this is why we always chant his name. This, especially in this age, Kali Yuga, is chanting of the holy name is recommended. Different age, different process, but especially this age. And when you chant Hare Krishna, Lord is dancing on your tongue. Don't forget that. What's happening? Lord is dancing on your tongue. And there's no difference between God's name and himself. If you say Coca-Cola, you just say Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. Your thirst will not be quenched. Because the name and the object is different. But if you say Hare Krishna and God, Krishna himself, they are one. No different. So he appears in front of you. Right? So, yes. Thank you. Prabhupada ki. Maybe I want, if you be having some, I'm just getting short, if you maybe have some question I can also. Is that okay?
Yeah. Question.
Any question would you like to ask? Feel free to ask. Question. We'll make it interesting for others also to hear. Yes?
I do have a question. but it's sort of kind of superficial. But so I noticed that you carry a danda and you're a sannyasi. How come all sannyasis don't carry a danda?
Huh?
How come all sannyasis don't carry a danda?
Our sannyasi means the sannyasi here?
No, others do not.
Others,
Others, yeah.
The Master also was telling me to speak about my BMW. This is my BMW. That's my only possession. I don't have any possession. No house, no family, no business, nothing. That's a sannyasi. Some means complete. Nyas means renounce. Complete renunciation. Everything. And that's my only possession. But this is in this it's a stick. 3 stick. B, M, W. I'm going to explain. 3 sticks are there. I have to carry that wherever I go. That's my duty, to carry wherever I go. And B stands for body action. So that will remind me that my body action should be always Krishna conscious, God conscious. I can't do any action whimsically. Whatever action I do should be godly, spiritual. You know? B stand for B, bodily actions, body action. I cannot just do anything. I have to do completely only spiritual action. Godly for God. B, M. M means the mind. Mind should be always think of nothing else. And that reminds me, everywhere I go, the mind is chanchal, the mind is dush, the mind is very frivolous. In the whole body, the mind is very frivolous. And the mind can travel at a speed faster than light and sound. You can't beat the mind. Now you're here. It's gone to America. A fraction of a second. Let's go in your kitchen, what you have cooked there. Fast. But it's our enemy. But the mind also can be our best. Both. Like a knife can be used for cut vegetables, or can be used for killing somebody. You know? The mind is like that. So that's the mind. We should be always thinking of Krishna. To help us to think of Krishna. And then W means my words. The words I'm talking should be always about Krishna. I cannot speak mundane things. So that when I carry this danda, so that is the 4th one. That is the jiva, the soul, like us, myself, you know, the soul. And there is one small stick which is bent. Why is it bent? Because we have to always bent in front of the Lord. We are servant of the Lord. We are not God. We are servant of God. So it means we also be always bent. Or we, you know, pay obeisances.
Yes.
Not like that. Always bent. Because there's other school of thought, they said that we can become God. But that's wrong. God never become. God is always God. But we are His eternal servants. We are meant to serve Him. That's where we can derive our happiness. You know? So, and your next point of what others do not carry?
Yeah, like, you know, Bhakti Mark Swami doesn't carry a danda.
There is also some description which is described that one can carry his danda for the 10 years.
Okay.
He has to carry. So if he doesn't want to carry, then after 10 years he can. The Maharaj is.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, because I noticed. Well, you carry yours, and
I'm just
Keshava
sannyasi.
Swami. Keshava Swami carries his, and he's also a
We are new.
new sannyas, right? So yeah, that pretty much answered my questions.
And but other things also sometime, like when I came here, Sri what's it? Jagannath's father, what's her name? Srinath. What's your danda? I came. He came to pick me up from the airport. Where's your danda? I said, my danda was in my suitcase. But what I've done, I've cut in three and folded. Not supposed to do that, because nowadays traveling is becoming a little bit issue because of this terror,
Yes.
So terrorism all over. The more there will be terrorists, then this will be become difficult. They're thinking, what is this gun there? It happened to me many times. They asked me to open it and I have to show them what is inside. It's a bit uneasy, but I have to carry it, so I folded three pieces. I put in a bag, I put in my suitcase, and when I come to Canada, then I turn it and fix it, put a cloth like that. So, but this is meant to tell me about my duty. And people also will see he is a sannyasi. We call it three dandi sannyas. Three dandi means three sticks. Is there, There's also Mayavad Ekadandi. The Mayavad impersonalist is think that we can become God. We carry only one. Because they think that we are one with God. But we don't say that. We say we are servant of eternal servant. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Maharaj, can I ask a question, please?
Yes,
Thank you, Maharaj.
please.
Very beautiful class. Maharaj, the question is, like, so
A mud elephant. A mud elephant can destroy a garden completely. Mud elephant. So if we criticize or finding faults, and our garden of bhakti will be smashed, completely destroyed. So we should be not find fault. It's better, as I say, like finding faults with ourselves. That's good. When you do like this, they say like that, right? Pinpoint someone, but you also the four fingers about yourself, and yes, the tendency to stop fault find is to glorify the person. Whatever you're doing is good. We should train also to glorify devotees. And when you start to do that, then you'll see that tendency to find fault will go down. Yes. Because in this world, people are impersonal, egoistic, we say. They want for themselves. Majority of people are like that because it's called impersonal, egoistic for themselves, me and mine. So by glorifying devotees, you will get happiness. Whatever devotees have done something very nice, glorify him or her. We made a garland for Krishna. I always have the tendency to always glorify it. And then you'll see that the satisfaction you'll get. And also, of course, other devotees will also be glorifying you. I'm not saying you're fault finding, I'm saying in general, it's like that. So, and yes, one time, one devotee was criticizing another, it was Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj. Oh, this devotee is like that, he's like this, he's like that, he's like that, So many fault finding. And Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj called him, Okay, you're telling me so many faults. Now tell me the good qualities that you saw on him. What he's doing good. Okay, that's false. But what are the good qualities he's doing? And then the devotee started to describe. Oh, I know him, he gets up early in the morning. I know he chants his Ram. I know he's doing lots of service. I know he's doing this and that. And after describing all this, he was completely different. Yes, that's what Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj said. Glorify him. And if there's really some faults in him, But it's not our duty to do that, correct? That is authority. They will deal with it. So we cannot take the position of authority. Other devotees, authority will be there. But we can make also constructive criticism. Go ahead. You make constructive, you want to criticize someone, but it should be constructive for his good. Not a criticism just to smash him. That's not good. Constructive criticism, maybe you can tell, and that will be for his benefit. He's doing something wrong and he will improve. That's constructive criticism. But normally people that do criticize, but for smashing, mostly in this world. And these are good qualities: compassion, tolerance. It creates good emotion. Tolerance, compassion, and what? Forgiveness. Right? Forgiveness also is important. Sometimes somebody tells you something, you just keep it in your heart. Oh my goodness. One day I'm not going to forget about it. Just smash it. But what are you doing here? You're carrying your enemy. You're carrying chinta, means problem. Will you be peaceful? There was someone, a sadhu, he was chanting God's name. And somebody, some materialistic person was going and said, "Hey, you lazy bum, go and work. Do this, do that." For 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. And the sadhu was not saying anything. And the 4th day, 5th day, the man came and again chastised, and he said, "Hey, I've been chastising you all the time, calling you ill name. You don't to be affected. How is that?" And the sadhu said, "Well, you gave me something, I did not take it, why should I be affected?" If you give somebody a gift, he doesn't take it. The gift remains the person. They're the qualities we need to develop. How we can develop these divine qualities, and they will not be affected. Tolerance also is good. We tolerate things. Tolerate is also a good quality. We need to do. To become tolerance in life. Okay, Hare Krishna. Any other points, or yes? You have some question? Okay, let's do last.
Could you share with us why we chant the Maha Mantra as opposed to other mantras? Can you share a little bit about the insight for that?
Yes, good question. It is said this is the Yuga, Kali Yuga. There are 4 yugas, right? First yuga is Satyayuga, Treta, Dwapar Yuga, and this is the age, Kali Yuga, the age of quarrel. Kali means age of quarrel and hypocrisy. There's lots of quarrel everywhere, fighting. For simple thing, people fight. So it is mentioned in the scriptures, Kalor dose nidhirajan. Kali Yuga, that is full of faults. How many faults? An ocean of faults. Kalor dose nidhi. Nidhi means ocean. Rajan, the king. Asti mein, but there is one good quality. What is that quality? The name? Holy name of the Lord. Kirtanad. Evasya Mukta Sangha means by chanting the names of God, Krishna, you will get liberated. And also many verses. Hare Nam, Harika means the names of God. Hare Nam, 3 times. Hare Nam, names of God, and the names of God, 3 times mentioned. Kalo means Kalyug, Nasti means there is no other way. 3 times. When somebody speaks 3 times, means putting an emphasis. Know the way to achieve liberate, to become liberated, to go back to Godhead. And the sound, because this is chanting is a sound vibration. So the sound vibration is not different from Krishna. So when you're chanting this name, it goes into your ear, and then it goes into your heart, and it captivates the senses and purify all the senses, and they become pure. You know? So, and the holy name is powerful. Only the holy name can bring the remedy for the world. This is why we chant, we become purified. There is no other way. Only by chanting the names of God. You know? So this is meant in Kali Yuga, we have to do it. And the more you do, the more you become purified. And then that ocean of bliss will also manifest in your heart. Because the holy name is powerful. I was just telling that if somebody's sleeping, how can you wake him up?
Make sound.
Making
It's
sound.
not sound. That's why sound vibration is powerful.
Yes.
And this kirtan, this holy name is also, but it's not material sound. It is spiritual sound. Sound vibration. It wakes up the living entity, purify the living entities by chanting the names of God. The more you chant, the more you become purified. Right? And it doesn't not only, it will burn all our karmas, burning all our reaction, all our suffering, has a power to burn the suffering, to burn the karma, to burn all the unwanted anarthas we have. And then one becomes free. Only holy name have the power. Not yoga, other yoga, Ashtanga yoga, not reading of the Vedas, not tapasya, not austerity. These things they can help to mitigate your suffering, but they will not uproot the pap karma. They cannot uproot. Only the holy name can uproot or burn our previous karmas, reaction, our sinful act. This holy name only can burn all this, that you don't suffer again. You know? So names of God is very, very powerful. So this is why it is meant for Kali Yuga. We have to chant. Yes, Prasha?
Yeah, I was wondering, so I watched lots of news media and I find this quite everywhere, even in Rama's time. It's hard to figure out whether someone's genuine or not. During COVID, I was watching someone commenting on Bhagavad Gita, then I realized it's not Bhagavad Gita as it is. It's
it is not.
It's I think it was Bhagavad Gita Reborn, and the guy was saying things against the Greeks. He was, I guess, shaming on the Greeks. And then another example, in news media, someone was saying life's good, meanwhile there's a car burning in the background.
A car?
A car burning in the background. And then funny last example, Ravana in Ram's time. He was a very scholar person. He knew the Vedas by heart and stuff. He could speak very sweetly, and yet he's a demon. Now these are very obvious examples, but sometimes out there you never know whether someone's genuine or not.
Yeah, it's true. You see, knowledge is vast. Even the Vedas. Even the demons can use the Vedas also. Because you can learn so much from the Vedas, anything, everything. You can learn science, chemistry, maths, time management, war, everything. But that's not the goal. The goal of knowledge is what? Bhakti. The goal of knowledge. What's Prabhupada's name?
A.C. Bhakti Vedanta.
Bhakti Vedanta. Ved means goal of knowledge, the end of knowledge. Ved means knowledge. Anta means conclusion. The conclusion of knowledge is Bhakti. It's Prabhupada's name. Bhakti Vedanta. The conclusion of knowledge is Bhakti. And here you have Bhakti circle. Bhakti circle?
Bhakti Yoga Circle.
Bhakti Yoga circle. Yeah. So bhakti is a goal. The goal of knowledge is to do bhakti. Bhakti means devotion. Devotion to God. Dedicate yourself to God. So, but the goal of knowledge, the goal of Gita, the goal of Bhagavatam, Vedas is to know Krishna. But you can use the Vedas also for other things. You can use the Vedas to worship the demigods, to get more power, more material things. He was doing that. To become more Shakti, to tapasya, to become more powerful. Hiranyakashipu was doing tapasya, austerity, to become powerful, to kill God. Hiranyakashipu, he wanted to kill God. Can you kill God? He was killed. Because God can never be killed. You know? He was Ravana. He was a pandit. Kind of, he knew Vedas, everything. But of course, he was also Jai Vijay. So the guardian of the spiritual world. He said, for leader he came in this world. But yes, people may use Shastra, they are reading Bhagavad Gita as it is not. So we have to be careful who translate the Bhagavad Gita, who translate the book. They may same sloka, same verse, they may give a different interpretation. Like people will say, some people will say Krishna is not God. Krishna who spoke Bhagavad Gita is not God. I mean, Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita and they are saying he's not God. He's the one who spoke Gita. So they have different interpretation. Be careful. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Surya Sundar Chaitanya Goswami Maharaj ki jai.
We should have last kirtan. Oh, its time is over?
Yeah, time's over. Done.
Yeah, I want everybody to dance in the kirtan. Okay.